people in my classes and stuff were all over the place, and I was having like hard time focusing and doing good. So I really actually didn't do very good. And that's part of the reason I think my parents decided to let me transfer, because they wanted me to do better than I was doing. Excuse me. And I'm doing a lot better. I'm like rebuilding my grades, and it feels really good. Like it feels so much better when you do good stuff. Yeah. And oh yeah, peer leadership. That was kind of like, it's not like I had been planning to join peer leadership, but Mr. P was talking about peer leadership. He runs it, and it's really cool. Like we meet every few, like I guess once a week or so, in the cafeteria in the mornings, and we get together all different activities we can do to help the community. And we're going to the conference, like Grace said, on the 19th. And I think other peer leaderships from other schools are going to be there, and we're going to talk about all different types of things that we do as communities and stuff like that. That being said, is the same day as the play, so I'm so excited for the 19th. It's going to be a good day. And cheerleading. I do cheerleading. I've always done cheerleading, and really it's because I couldn't play basketball, so I didn't want to just not do anything. So I figured I might as well do cheerleading because it's fun, you know. And it is. It's like great because you see all the girls in the hallway on the team, and it's like, oh, hey, we're friends because we took cheerleading together. And over the summer I went to camp for it, which was so insane. It was like, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know cheerleading could be this intense. Like it was really, but it was so fun. And they did all these like crazy cheers, like for stuff. Like these cheerleaders were into it. The other schools. Also French. At my old school, at Tech, we had French, and there's differences between the French there and the French here. Here, I learned to like write and like speak it. Like it's important to be able to like know the language. At Tech, I learned to speak and read French, but here I'm learning to like write French. It's different. It's just it's deeper into the subject, I guess. So it was hard for me to catch on at first, but I'm getting used to it. And then art club is, we have like a trip at the end of the year, and we help paint sets for the show. And we make fundraisers and stuff. Oh yes, the Europe trip that Miss Kane, the French teacher, decided to introduce to the sophomores. So you need more people to go, and the sophomores are really excited about it. I'm not going myself. I'm going to wait until I'm older just to enjoy it. I don't know. I want to wait until like all my friends go. But still, it's really great that it's available to us. And
Don't worry, we brought boys too. Go on. How we doing? We doing all right? Okay. Every once in a while, my physiology teacher would have to stop and stand up just to get the blood moving, but we're okay?
Yeah. All right. I'm Cron Sullivan, Keith from Lower Township. I really like the school because, like everyone said, it's like a family environment. At Lower, it's like a big school. You don't get a lot done because everybody's trying to like be cool. And here, everyone like welcomes you in and wants you to do good. Like no one's ever going to put you down. They all like try to help you do good and stuff. So yeah, I did soccer, not like great at it or anything, but like the coach is really good. And everybody on the team like welcomes you in, and they try to make you better as you get going along. I did get a lot better. I do basketball. It's just starting. Like once again, they're all encouraging. They want you to do good, and that's about it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tom?
Hi, I came from Crest Memorial, and at first I wasn't sure if I was going to go to Tech or Catholic because I swim, and they were the only ones with the swim teams. And I wasn't really sure because, I don't know, they're a good school, we're a good school, thing, but eventually I just kind of got like a good influence because my teachers from Crest, their kids went here, they were good athletes and everything, and they were just like, come on, go try it, and everything. So I tried it, and now I really like it. Cross country. I did cross country. Well, I guess I'm still doing cross country, and it's really cool because we ran. One of my best friends goes to Tech, and she's still running for cross country, and it's cool because you see the differences because they have Tech and it's real big and everything. I mean, the coach I guess they just kind of know your name and everything. Here, they're like running with us. They're doing all this stuff. We're going like to pasta dinners to other people's houses and before the meets. Like it's really fun because they cook for us, and I guess that's kind of cool. And it's just like that. Everybody else said, it's like this big family that we just all come together and we all do this stuff, and it's really cool because, like I said, at the other schools, my friends, they don't have the opportunity to do that. And then, like I said, I'm going to try swimming. Well, I mean, I'm going to do swimming, and then I do student ambassadors. That's not up there, but I do that, and that's pretty cool because we go, and we gave tours to the school or to the community when they wanted to come. We did things like helping the people get around the school, all that kind of stuff. That was pretty cool. And then now, Mark Rucci does the lighting for the play, and then I'm taking that over when he graduates. So it's fun to be involved and do all this other stuff and everything. It's like my friends from the other schools, they're doing like one thing and everything, and here I'm like booking up my day. It's kind of cool. Yeah. All right. Bye.
Tom mentioned Mark Rucci, and Mark Rucci is a senior. He's president of the National Honor Society, and he is, in my opinion, he's like Mr. Wildwood Catholic. And Tom's a really good student. We kind of left that out a little bit. I guess he likes to humble himself before the Lord, but he's a great student. And Mr. Quinn and I are looking at each other like he's probably going to follow Mark to the lights, but I bet you there's a lot of things he's going to end up following Mark. He's probably going to be our next Mr. Wildwood Catholic guy. He's very proud of him. I'm very proud of all of you, actually. It takes great courage to stand up here and talk to people. You did a great job. I thank you very much for supporting your school and honoring yourselves like that. We're not going to be much longer. I know we have to get ready for the end of our day. But I wanted you to see the perspective of other students that came from other schools, that could have gone to other schools. Because you know what I like to think? I like to think this is actually already your school. Sister Sheila and I have, I think, worked very well together these first couple months. I think we share the idea that this is the Notre Dame de la Mer Parish Community Center, and it houses 2 schools of students, basically from pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. So from my perspective, this is your school, and this is maybe your first time in a Doherty room. And hopefully, as you can feel from going to Mass together or sharing a cafeteria, hopefully you're going to be at Fiddler on the Roof. Hopefully in the spring you're going to attend our 8th and 9th grade mixer. We're going to try to find ways to get you to continue to be a part of what's going on here. And so you feel like, hey, this is already my school. I want to stay here. But also, you get to look at these other kids and say, even other kids from other places that have other opportunities, and they're really happy there. Everybody keeps talking about a family. I did not tell anybody here what to say. All I did was to ask them to give me some information so I could create a little slide that was up while they were talking, just so you knew who they were and what they were talking about. But it's nice. It's actually real nice for me to hear them have that same theme about this family environment. It's a really wonderful thing. I was a public school educator my whole career. I went to public school. My wife went to Holy Spirit. My children have been going to St. Joe's and Summers Point since kindergarten. And I got to see what that's like, Catholic education, and to experience firsthand that family environment. I tell you again, you're lucky. Sometimes we forget how lucky we are because, we're kids. Well, you're kids. And every once in a while you still have to think about the fact that school, high school too, it's the same way. I'm having a good day, I'm having a bad day. But these kids are involved in all kinds of stuff, and they have a great time. And there's a lot of stuff here for you to do, to get involved with and have a good time. Because guess what? You're going to school. There really is no way around it. You're going to be going to school for 4.5 more years. 3 quarters, actually. Why not get the best out of it? And we really think that right here, this is the best there is. I saw on the paper a couple days ago, maybe you saw it. Lower Township was real happy that the number of violent crimes and arrests and suspensions and all that other good stuff was down a little bit, mostly. This is the first time I've been in a school where there's nobody getting arrested. There's nobody fighting. There's nobody. They don't even shut the locker sometimes. Drives me crazy, right? Because the kids are good to each other. They're like family. They're not here to hurt each other. It's a wonderful feeling. All that stuff aside, that is probably the absolute number one thing that you get from remaining and continuing your Catholic education. I understand that you're going to make your confirmation, right? You'll make your confirmation. I understand that we're not going to have any sacraments in high school. But you know what? You're going to get to be in a nice environment where the Holy Spirit is present and you can just feel it all the time. You can't get that anywhere else. It is wonderful. Now before we close, are there any other questions? Anybody have any questions for me at all? This one's asking me if I can melt dry ice and swim without getting wet. I don't know. I don't know about that. You're not really doing that. That's like one of my favorite old jokes. I tell all the kids, the jokes are stale, but the beats are fresh. All right, would you guys do me one more favor?
Yeah.
We're all Catholic?
Yeah.
Come on up here. It's another thing, too, because you don't have to be Catholic to go here. We welcome everybody. Yes?
I'm not Catholic.
Are you Christian?
Yes.
Then you can join us. Let's go. All right. You guys know the deal. It's probably the same at Cape Trinity. We usually begin our open with a prayer. So I would ask you all, please stand and join me. All right? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And great. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Folks, I thank you very much for your time. I hope you learned something today. I hope you've had a wonderful experience. I want to invite you to two more things. You may have a seat. I just want to remind you that open house is Tuesday, November 30th. The ad is in the paper. All right? I am hopeful that you are interested enough in coming back, to checking out the open house, to bring your parents with you, and have a good time on us. I would also be remiss if I didn't remind you, like Jordan said, that next weekend is the play. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday matinee. We hope to see you there.
And Wednesday.
I know. And Wednesday. We can't make any of that the following Wednesday for Alumni Night. All right. Sister, we are finished. Thank you again very much. Clap for everybody but me. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
You guys ready?
Did you get a golf clap? Good man.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
I know. I sat down like
You guys have the important stuff. Yeah. We got everything across. Jordan, you were just stage presence.
I watched all the